Hey viewers, I bought this giant mountain bike at a thrift store the other day. Got it pretty cheap, but it's going to need some work. One of the first things I'm going to do is replace the handlebars. As you can see, they're bent. This side is down. I think both sides are kind of actually bent down a little bit, but this side is definitely down a little bit more. You can see they're just not symmetrical. You don't want to try to bend handlebars back. I mean, you can, but you really shouldn't, because when they bend, you bend them back, you're weakening the handlebars. And that increases the potential that they're going to break. And you do not want handlebars to break while you're riding the bike. That is just extremely dangerous and can cause severe injury. It's just better to go ahead and replace the handlebars. They're not very expensive, and they're going to be a lot cheaper than the hospital bills that you're going to get if they break. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do today. Pretty easy. The bike didn't have grips on it when I got them, so I don't have to remove the old grips. I have some videos on replacing grips already. They're pretty simple. Just jam something under there like an Allen wrench, squirt some alcohol in there. It lubricates them and you slide them right off. But you can watch my other videos on that. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start off by removing the brake shifters on there. They're integrated on here, so there's just one clamp for the both the brakes and the shifters. So just with an Allen wrench on here, it looks like it's a 5mm, just loosen these. And sometimes there's an issue if the cable is just not long enough, it won't reach out to the end of the bar. So what you do is you just loosen the clamp bolt here, slide the bar that way, and then that'll give you enough reach to go ahead and pull that off. Another issue you might run into is if the end of the handlebar has taken an impact, sometimes it'll mushroom out a little bit. So you might have to take the clamp on the shifters and kind of pry them apart with a screwdriver to kind of let it reach over there. Or sometimes you get like a little bit of a lip on the edge of here, and you can just take a little bit of a metal file and just kind of file that down a little bit, and that allows you to slide the shifters off there. But I don't have that issue on here, so then I can loosen these clamp bolts here. I could just take this whole thing off. On like a threadless stem, usually you can just take the front plate off. On like a quill stem, you usually can't do that. But what you can do is you just loosen the clamp and then you can slide the handlebar out. But on these I really don't need to remove it, so like that. So, and I'll just toss this in the trash. Okay, got another handlebar here. This actually pulled off another bike, and I gave it a quick coat of black spray paint, and slide that on there. And you can kind of center it. If you look at the little knurled marks on here, like that, you can use these to help center the handlebars on there. You get them slide in and just kind of use those to get centered in there. And I'll tighten these clamps a little bit. They're a little rusty. I may take a wire brush to those later. And kind of want to make sure that the angle of theirs, because they're kind of swept back just a little bit, and just kind of make sure that they're kind of about where I want them to be. They look pretty good. So I'll tighten these down. I'll always adjust that later. Now I'll take the shifters here and slide these on. And they're a little tight going over the end, so I'm going to just take a screwdriver and kind of pry apart this clamp just a little bit so I can get over the end here. Usually when I get past that little end part there, then they'll slide right on like that. And try this one over here, and same thing over here. So I'll just take a screwdriver, kind of pry it apart, the clamp just a little bit, So loosen up. And they'll slide right on there. And I'll slide it on farther than I really need them to be on there. Now I've got a brand new grip here, and I'm going to take a little bit of alcohol. I can squirt the alcohol inside the grip, shake it up, get it all coated inside there real well, and I put a little bit of alcohol onto the handlebar there, and this will help slide the grip onto the handlebar. It'll act like a lubricant, and then when the alcohol evaporates, it will become on there just rock solid. Makes the outside of the grip a little bit slippery here too, trying to put it on. Okay, when you get it fully on there, then you get it all straightened out to how you want it there. So I got the logos nice and straight there. And I'll get the other one here. These ones are really tight, so they're... And get a little bit of alcohol in there. I'm gonna need to buy some more alcohol. So shake it up in there, get a little bit of alcohol on there, and slide this on. Okay, make sure it's fully on there, and then get it all nice and straight there. Now, once I have the grips on there and positioned where I want them, I can take the shifters, slide them back out, get them positioned where I want them. You know, that way I can have them like right up against the grips or slightly over if I want. And then tighten these clamps here. And then do this one, try to make sure that they're nice and even angled there. And you can always adjust them later. And tighten this clamp. And then double check these, get these all nice and tightened. And there, all done. Brand new handlebars on there. Well, new handlebars, new used handlebars. And that's how you do it. Anyway, hope you found this interesting or helpful. If you did, please click like on my video. I always appreciate getting likes on my videos. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, click the big yellow button, subscribe to my channel, and you'll see new videos as they come out. I'm always coming out with new videos. And you can also check me out over on Facebook, RJ the Bike Guy. And I post stuff over there too. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.